But here we go. 6 of NCW's best world champions, or former world champions I should say, will be competing for the undisputed NCW title, currently held by Eddie Knight, as we see the former NCW Alpha champion Kazuchika Okada, who returned to the world title scene by defeating Seth Goldman and Clark Oliver Morrison. He is the Rainmaker, and will he make it rain again tonight? After all, the first time he was in the Elimination Chamber, he walked out as champion. So he's got to be one of the odds-on favorite to win this match. As he looks to make his way for one of the pods. And the man who Kazuchika defeated to become the Alpha champion was of course the final champion of champions and the first NCW Alpha champion, that being the Rockstar Ken Snow, looking to make his biggest performance to date and wants to be once again be at the top of the mountain. Ken Snow defeated, I believe it was Ken Phillips. No, it wasn't Ken Phillips. It was Dizzle B and Andy Cox. As he drops the guitar, no performances tonight. Not until he wins that world title back. Whether it was the Alpha or the Omega, he doesn't care. He wants to be the top champion once again. Who else? Who is at number 3? It is Alexander Leonardo Davidson, the Fallen King and the first ever NCW Grand Slam champion. It's quite simple how you become a Grand Slam champion. Back in season 1, you win the world title, you win the Champion of Champions, you win the United States, and you win the tag titles. He has done all that, and he was even a season 2 Grand Slam champion before there was even a season 2 by winning the Hardcore title, as he won his world championship, won the first ever world championship inside the Elimination Chamber, which involved Ken Snow. It actually came down to those two men. Ken Snow or Alexander Leonardo Davidson for the NCW World title. Alexander, of course, winning that match. And the final man to fill the pod spot is the Reaper himself, the King of Death Club, a multi-time world champion, and the second ever man to become a Grand Slam champion in season 1. Plus he was the inaugural champion of champions. Him and Alexander Leonardo Davidson have unfinished business with each other when it comes to the top prize. But Tony Lee Williams' goal is absolute. Become the NCW Undisputed Champion once again. Become a 5-time a 5-time world champ. 1-time NCW world champion. 1-time NCW champion of champions. Oh no. Champion of champions, is that a world title? Must be. Now. win. I mean, a two-time Omega Tag World Champion and a one-time Undisputed Champion. Of course, one of those reigns is combined, and that is when he was the last World Champ to the first Omega Champion. That is still considered one reign in his mind. So he is a full-time World Champion, because that reign never ended. But here comes a man who came from nowhere to become a World Champion, winning a Battle Royale to become a #1 contender, defeating Kenny Omega to win his first World Championship, losing it in a triple threat, only to regain it the next night against Aaron Crimson. But after he was unable to capture the Champions title, he went on to become a 3-time NCW Intercontinental Champion with the man that he will be starting this match with, that being the Undisputed Champion Eddie Knight. But once he was done with the IC title, he went on to become the first ever NCW Omega Tag Team Champions, and then moved on to unify the Alpha and the Omega Tag titles to become the first ever Undisputed Tag Team Champions. But here is a man who has made history in his own right, the only 5-time Intercontinental Champion, 1-time Omega Tag Team Champion, and the current NCW Undisputed Champion. Eddie Knight, of course, still got that rematch for the IC title. And if he lost here tonight, he would be inclined to an NCW World Championship rematch. Look at this. They call him Mr. 5 Stars. Whether those stars represent his Intercontinental titles or represents how good his matches are. But here we go. Gutta Knight, a rivalry renewed here in NCW, as Eddie Knight with the first move, controlling the arm as he nailed that arm-held suplex. Look at this big power slam there, keeping Gutta down as he's looking for a gut wrench, a suplex, or deadlift suplex. Deadlift powerbomb, I should be saying. And here he goes up to the top, begging Gutta to stand. And here he comes, diving chop to the back of the neck. Gutta, of course, still has a shot at the tag team titles. And a massive DDT. Oh, and a dragon screw from the champion to one of his challengers. Look at that, chop to the chest, forearm to the face. And here what's Eddie Knight thinking here? Full head of steam, running power slam. Oh, and into the middle of the ring as he goes for the cover. One. Oh, shot fired right into the ribs. As Gutta takes him down with that forearm and a rolling senton to the back of Eddie Knight. Look at that, chop across the chest. Followed up with a Russian leg sweep. Looking DDT counter. Irish whip. Oh, and into the atomic drop. He's got to focus on that leg, perhaps. Oh, look at that drop, nearly knocked him out. And he sets him up on his shoulders. Thought he could be looking Samoan drop, but no, look. He started to go with his stun gun. Now looking to lock him up in the tequila sunrise. Oh, but Eddie Knight thought he was going to tap out for a second, but able to get out of it. As Tony Lee Williams is next. Him and Eddie Knight have some unfinished business. As Gutta looking to bring him down. Oh, Gutta, Tony Lee Williams have never gone face to face in a one-on-one match before. They have been teammates in the Alpha v Omega War. But Eddie Knight picking up from where he left off at NCW Meltdown. And that is by defeating Tony Lee Williams. Of course, Kazuchika Okada on the outside. Oh, look at Gutta able to control that situation perfectly as he cuts down the multi-time world champ. Oh, super kick. Could be it for Eddie Knight. Gutta looking for the elimination on the world champ. 2. No, Eddie Knight able to kick out. Was Gutta taking down Tony Lee Williams with the DDT. Irish whip now into the corner. Goes him around the Irish whip. Oh. Back elbow. Running bulldog there by King Gutta, just flew over the corner, over the shoulder of Tony Lee Williams. As Tony turns his weight around, goes for the cover. But only a 1 count. As he drops the knees now. And Eddie Knight cover. Kick out. Look at Okada. Look at Alexander. And of course the other man in this match, Ken Snow. But yeah, looking DDT got counted. And now Tony Lee Williams looking for the death drop. And that could be it for Eddie Knight. 2, 3, and retribution for Tony Lee Williams has eliminated Eddie Knight. The champion is gone. We will see a new champion tonight in our main event, but who will it be? Which one of these former champions is going to walk out with glory? And it looks like Gutta and Tony Lee Williams does not want Ken Snow to be that man. Look at this snap suplex by King Gutta. But Gutta now doesn't think Tony Lee Williams should be that man. But he best not Best be careful. Because here he goes. A massive neck breaker. But Gutta able to kick out just in the nick of time. Gutta, the least freshest man in this contest. Eddie Knight, Tony Lee Williams, they've had a month to recover. King Gutta, he's only had a couple of days. Oh, tornado DDT by Ken Snow. King Gutta looking to take advantage with the pin. There he goes. No, counter. DDT. Looking. Mikinouchi driver. Tony Lee Williams now looking for the same move that ended Eddie Knight. Death drop. As he goes for the cover, looking for his second elimination. 1, 2, 3. And look at this. Instantly going right after Ken Snow with the double knee gutbuster. Oh, but Ken Snow kick to the forehead. Counter. Tombstone maybe? Nope. 1. We've seen too many eliminated. Which one of these two will enter? And then it will be Alexander Leonardo Davidson. Tony Lee Williams will be in a fight for his life in this match because Okada will be coming in at the freshest if he can survive these two men. Ken Snow drops that elbow. There he goes, snap suplex. An Irish whip. Kick to the gut, no counter. Ken Snow looking to lock Alexander in that single leg Boston Crab. Alexander's Tony Lee. They have issues in the past, so does Ken Snow and Alexander. At the same time, Ken Snow was the Alpha Champion as Tony Lee Williams was the Omega Champion. And there it is, the last song. But Tony Lee Williams gets a sigh of relief because Alexander and Ken Snow going right at each other. Well, he is out. Here he goes, up on the shoulders. Slides down, inverted DDT. Oh, into the facebuster. Big clothesline by Alexander. These three men are murdering each other. And you will have Okada coming in very soon. Oh, into the Irish curse. Up on the shoulders. Could he be looking to end it? No, sit out. Tilted World Power Slam. And a massive demonic forearm right across the face. There he goes now looking. Gut wrench powerbomb. Trip into the corner and here comes Okada. The Rainmaker fresh as a daisy. Boot to the face. As Okada now looking to take out Ken Snow. Tony Lee Williams looking for a power bomb. But no, Alexander able to fight out of it. Oh, diving elbow misses. Massive right hand by Tony Lee Williams in the form of a Superman punch. Tony Lee Williams now looking to end it. Death shock. And that could be it. 1, 2. No, Alexander able to kick out, but look at Okada, 3 German suplexes. Okada now going after Tony. After all, it came down to these two men to unify the Alpha and the Omega. The feud that created the first ever world champion, the feud that created the first ever undisputed champion. And Alexander looking to end said first undisputed champion with a King's Cutter. And that could be it for Tony Lee Williams. 1, 2, 3, and he is out of the Elimination Chamber and perhaps even out of the Undisputed Championship chase. Of course he is, because Eddie Knight is the new #1 contender. But the question is, who will be the new Undisputed Champion? Will it be the Rockstar? Will it be the Rainmaker? Will it be the Fallen King? As the Rockstar looking to knock out Alexander, Leonardo, Davidson. We're down to Ken Snow versus Okada. Okada was the man who defeated Ken Snow to become Alpha Champion. And Okada would love to become the NCW Undisputed Champion. There you go, up on the shoulders now. As he rams him right into that turnbuckle and drops him. As he goes in for the cover. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. There we go, Irish whip back into the corner. This match could end at any time. After all, you have 2 highly superior athletes. Could it be the last song? Could it be the Rainmaker to end the match? Anything could happen as Okada looking for the tombstone. But now he can taste victory. Here he goes. Arms locked around the waist. German suplex. Hooks the arm. Rainmaker! That could be it for Ken Snow's performance. And ooh, so close. Okada nearly becoming Undisputed Champion. As he was looking for the cannonball, Ken Snow put his knees up. And here we go, Death Valley Driver. Oh, look at that, just stomping out the leg. Now looking for that air raid neck breaker. Look at that, the Rainmaker standing tall. But Okada getting kicked off. Look at these two stand off. There we go, German suplex with a bridge and pin. 1, 2. Okada now could be looking for Death Valley Driver again. Center of the ring as he nails it. Well, what started in the center of the ring? But I think Ken Snow rolled. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, sharp knee. Good strike. And a Russian leg sweep to put down the Rainmaker as he goes for a cover. Are we looking at the next Undisputed Champion? No. Or perhaps we might be if Ken Snow can nail the final song, but no, Okada, neckbreaker reversal. Okada, he feels it. Rainmaker! That could be it for Ken Snow. 1, 2, no! Ken Snow almost had... well, yes, Ken Snow almost had the championship in hand. Okada with the reversal into the Rainmaker almost became champion, but no. Ken Snow will continue to fight. But if their last encounters were anything to go by, Ken Snow can only take one more Rainmaker. But he may not have to, because that could be the last song we sing of Okada. But what is Ken Snow thinking? As he nails the Hurricanrana. But he hit the last song and didn't go for the cover. Oh! Tried for that forearm, got countered. May hit it this time. Oh, and there's a knockout shot to Okada. That's how he won the qualifying match, and he could win the Undisputed Championship, but no. Okada able to kick out. Ken Snow thinking, what does he have to do here? And he may need to play that final song one last time. There it is, final song as he hooks the leg. And the new champ in 1, 2. Ooh, Okada again kicking out. How much will it take to put the Rainmaker down? Ken Snow practically telling the Rainmaker to stay down. Look at him trying to do more and more damage to Okada. Okada with the DDT. As he rolls him over for the cover. 1, 2. Ken Snow hanging on. Ooh. Trying to bust Ken Snow wide open here. And here he goes looking for a pile driver, but a tombstone. Either way is split. Ken Snow wide open. And here he goes. German suplex. As he hooks the arm. Rainmaker! And that could be it. 1, 2, 3. No! Ken Snow able to kick out. But where does the Rainmaker go from here? He's hit his best move 3 times. As Ken Snow goes for a desperate pin off that judo throw. Oh, look at these shots. And now Okada bleeding. These two men bringing the best out of each other. Okada eats the ring. Oh, blocks the forearm. Here he goes up on the shoulders. Looking. Death Valley driver. That could be the match. 1, 2. No. Ken Snow hangs on. And here he goes. Neck breaker. Oh, elbow. What is it going to take to put either of these two men away? There he goes. Oh, DDT. Thought he was ready to play the final song, but no, not quite yet. As he's looking to hang Okada in the Tree of Woe position. Oh no, just stomping at the face of Okada. What do you do now, Ken Snow? You start thinking of playing the final song, and that could be it. Okada could be done here. 1, 2, no. Okada continues to kick out. What does Ken Snow have to do to keep down the Rainmaker? Because he has been dominating the last few minutes of this match. Oh, kick to the gut. Here he goes. Oh, and a kick to the face. Okada eats the dust on the feet, or on the foot I should say, of Ken Snow. Oh, but big mistake by Ken Snow going down like that to mock Okada. As Okada now looking for a tombstone pile driver. And once he hits that tombstone, the Rainmaker only a few moments away as he nails the German. And for perhaps the last time, Rainmaker! And that could be it. We could be looking at a new Undisputed Champion. 1, 2, 3. Let history repeat itself, because Okada retained the Alpha Championship in the Elimination Chamber. Now he has won the Undisputed Championship inside the Elimination Chamber. Let it be known at NCW at NCW Rage, it once again reigns thanks to Kazuchika Okada. Look at the blood running down his face, but he is awarded that very prestigious championship. As we saw all the championships except the 6-man and the tag titles change hands, we have a new hardcore champion and Malcolm Riley. We have a new United States champion and Raiden Hamilton. We have a new women's champion and Ellie Hartman. We have a new Intercontinental Champion in the form of DJ Young. We have a new Cruiserweight Champion in the form of Jay Lee. And we have a new NCW Undisputed Champion in the form of Kazuchika Okada. But if you liked any of these matches, please hit that like button. Share with your friends. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Stay tuned with NCW action by hitting that bell button to stay notified for whenever a new episode or a part of an episode drops. which is normally once a week, 3 parts to an episode. You can follow me on Twitter at NeoExtreme22, or you can follow Neo Chaos Wrestling at NCW Extreme. They will be down in the link script. They will be down in the box below, so you know that you can just type that in, find me, find NCW, and you can follow the page. If you have any wrestlers, I'd be glad to take them on. But if it's not this season, then it will be next season, because we will keep doing this, baby. But anyway, that has been NCW Rage. Stay tuned for episode 11 of NCW, which will be our Fallout episode. Until then, I will see you guys next time for Neo Chaos Wrestling Season 2.